podium, all to play for.
Lap 49 of 51. We'll have full reaction to this Grand Prix if you want more of us. Available to download via the Checkered Flag podcast later on this evening. The next race is at Paul Ricard in France in 2 weeks' time, just outside of Marseille. And who will arrive there as the championship leader? As it stands, it looks as though it will be Lewis Hamilton, but we've only got a couple of laps to go. Now, Hamilton said on the radio before this restart, this is a marathon, not a sprint, regarding the whole of the season. Jenny.
Yes, just to reiterate, everybody starting on softs. Vettel starting P3 is the only one in the top 10 to manage to...
No power.
Well, I can't get the data for that.
So, they're lining up on the grid spots now. First time Sergio Perez has started a Grand Prix from the front of the wall. Started, sort of, from the pole position slot.
When was the last time he did? GP2 back in 2010 for Perez?
Nicholas Latifi's serving his stop-go penalty now, which is an odd one. It's probably, I can't see why it wouldn't be allowed, but the Williams driver, but the pit lane is going to be closed, maybe.
It's Russell,
so that's why
it's Russell coming in.
Oh, is that Russell coming in? Well, anyway, a little sprint, a two-lap sprint to end the Azerbaijan Grand Prix about to get underway. Huge amount of steam coming from the front brakes of Lewis Hamilton, but the two-lap sprint with Perez on pole and Hamilton second begins now, and Hamilton gets a decent start, and Hamilton takes the lead of the race. Vettel to the outside, big look up, Hamilton goes straight on. Lewis Hamilton's not going to score any points in Baku, same as Max Verstappen, and Verstappen will hold the championship lead. Perez is first, Vettel is second, third is Pierre Gasly, fourth is Charles Leclerc, fifth is Lando Norris, but Hamilton, his brakes were smoking on the grid. It looks as though he got to turn one and just couldn't stop the car, went sailing straight on. He's still in the Grand Prix, but he's all the way down in 16th position. Another dramatic twist in Azerbaijan, and now it's side by side between Norris and Tsunoda, battling over 5th position, which Norris has at the moment. Fernando Alonso round the outside of Yuki Tsunoda at turn 5 and 6. Beautiful move from the Spaniard. Perez leads, Vettel second, Gasly third. Hamilton is not going to score any points.
Absolute drama. It was a brilliant restart from Hamilton. He got the inside, had the move done, but went straight on at turn 1. Big lock up, fronts locked up. They were the ones that were smoking on the grid. Did he just have a very long pedal with the front brake, with the brakes overheating? Maybe he hit the pedal.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, don't sweat it, Lewis. Don't sweat it. Sorry, guys. Yeah, don't sweat it, Lewis. Don't sweat it.
Hamilton can't believe it. No sort of complaints of a brake failure there. He says, I'm sorry, as if it was his own fault.
What a rare mistake from Hamilton when he had the goal of leading the race, winning the race with it all to play for. He was clean up the inside of Perez, and he's made a mistake there. It wasn't the brakes overheating from that message.
Here comes the battle for third. Pierre Gasly has third place at the moment in the AlphaTauri, but Charles Leclerc takes it as they come across the line. Now Gasly tries to get back at him. They're starting the final lap of the Grand Prix, and Sergio Perez is in the lead for Red Bull. Vettel is second. Leclerc is not third anymore because Gasly has got back past him, but you almost want to be the car behind going onto that straight for the final time because you've got such a slingshot that you're able to get through. Leclerc fourth, Norris fifth, Alonso sixth, Tsunoda seventh, Sainz, Ricciardo and Raikkonen in the top 10. Here comes Leclerc again to the outside of Gasly, fighting so hard over third place, and Lando Norris is going to try and take advantage of this and get past both of them. Darts to the inside. Leclerc covers it really, really late in the day at turn 5, and Norris is now trying to attack the Ferrari. The order is Perez, Vettel, Gasly, Leclerc, Norris.
Brilliant fight between Gasly and Leclerc. Leclerc passing Gasly. Gasly then picked up the slipstream, getting back through. Now, can he get away before turn 16? Because if he can't, Leclerc might just outdraft it to the line in a similar way to the man of Bottas past Stroll back in 2017 for that second place.
Sergio Perez is leading the Grand Prix. He's just got half a lap to go before he secures his first win for the Red Bull team, his second win in Formula 1. He's 1.7 seconds clear of Vettel. Vettel's going to finish second here for the Aston Martin team because he's far enough ahead of Gasly. Gasly has managed, I think, to break away from Charles Leclerc through the final corner. We had to wait half an hour for the final 2 laps of this Grand Prix, but goodness me, it's brought us some drama, and it's going to bring Sergio Perez, the Mexican, his first win for Red Bull. Neither of the title protagonists are going to score any points in Azerbaijan. Verstappen crashed out, Hamilton made a mistake, and that's allowed Sergio Perez to take the win in Baku. His first win for Red Bull, his second Formula One victory. Sebastian Vettel finishes second for the Aston Martin team, and the AlphaTauri of Pierre Gasly finishes in 3rd spot. Hamilton's going to finish in 16th. Max Verstappen doesn't get to the end of the race. The celebrations are kicking off at Red Bull, and this will be probably the happiest podium, the happiest top 3 you have ever seen in Formula One.
What a couple of laps, just scrapping the whole way. Hamilton has lost a great chance, but it's Perez who wins.
Sergio! Well done. Thank you for finishing that off for us. Great job.
This is for you guys.
Stop the car, stop the car,
Fantastic job.
stop the car, stop at the exit.
Well done, Sergio! Well done. Thank you for finishing that off for us. Great job.
This is for you guys.
Stop the car, stop the car,
Fantastic job.
stop the car, stop at the exit.
Basically every team in the pit lane apart from Mercedes, 0 points for Mercedes today. 0 points for Mercedes. Red Bull extend their lead at the top of the championship. Perez wins, Vettel second, Gasly third, Leclerc fourth, Norris fifth. A lot to unpack after that Azerbaijan Grand Prix, Steve. It'll be available on the Checker Flag podcast a little bit later on. I'm going to go and have a sleep.